Alright, so today I'm going to be doing a build check on my 2004 CRF450R. I'm just going to be going over everything that I've done to it and little ins and outs about it. Okay, so starting off, we have the ANDREYKA'S or Chirby's, or however you want to say it, little flimsy hand guards or brush guards. They work okay. They're kind of flimsy, but it's whatever. And then we have the Pro Taper fat bars. They're all right. I don't really like the bend to them, so I'm probably going to switch over to some Renthals or something here soon. But yeah, they're okay. And then, so I've got the Pro Taper pillow top grips. These are like my favorite grip ever. They're just super comfortable and don't wear down too fast. They're just one of my favorite grips of all time. And then we just got some normal, just nameless grip donuts. I like to run two, so it's like a little extra cushion, but it's up to you. And I have my custom brake lever, my one-finger brake lever. That's what happens when you fall over and bust your freaking lever just clean off. It's whatever, though. And then it's just got stock plastics and stuff, but I think up front it has like the Chirby's, the newer style front fender and the newer style number plate, stuff like that. And then it's got MB1 suspension. It's actually really nice suspension. It's pretty stiff, but it's got all the adjustments right here to adjust it from soft to hard, so I'm probably going to adjust it and then bleed the air and redo all the oil and stuff in the forks here soon. And then we come down to the wheels, and I have a pair of DNA racing rims, just normal black with the beefed up spokes and all sorts of stuff. And then I just have a normal, I think it's a stock, I'm not 100% sure, but it's a stock front brake disc. You know, just the normal. And I took off the graphics because they were kind of shitty and were like ripping and stuff and tearing, and it kind of looked bad. So I just pulled them off and made it go for like the more cleaner look. But now we get to the good stuff. It's got just some cheap, I think they're eBay radiators. This one's super fucking bent because I ate shit really hard. And then this one's alright. This one's just straight. I'm probably gonna have to buy a new right side one right here. But it's not cheap. It's like $50 or something for just the right side. And then we come down and we have the FMF Mega Bomb header. I highly recommend this. It makes the power just unbelievable. And then we come back and we just have a nice stock, just the stock 450 muffler. Super fucked up because I looped it. Just this bike needs a little stuff done to it, but motor-wise, she's completely sound. And then we have some just some cheap, I think they're I can't remember what they're called. I think they're eBay, just normal eBay ones. Just eBay foot pegs. They're actually really nice, but the only thing is like you need to take all these little pins and dowels out and put Loctite on them because they're super loose when they come from the factory and they like to fall out. And it's got the MB1 or whatever shock in the rear too. Just the normal DNA racing wheel in the back with just the stock rotor. Need a new one. It's got a really bad lip to it, but it's whatever. And just normal Chirby's or ANDREYKA'S or whatever rear fender too. And we have a DID O-ring racing chain on it. Highly recommend this chain. It's kind of a pain in the ass when you go to put it on, but it's whatever. And then we just have a normal Sunstar sprockets front and rear. They're just the normal ones. And when I bought this bike, it was really, really bad condition, blown up, all sorts of stuff. The swing arm was completely fucked. I had to buy a new swing arm, so I just bought a aluminum racing one. It's actually really nice. It's like $150. I recommend it. I can't remember what brand it is, but it's really nice. I think it's like half an inch longer or something like that. It's pretty nice. It's kind of like the old swing arm is super bad. The pivot bearings, they went bad, and the kid never changed them and just kept riding on them. And when he blew up the bike and stuff, he sold it, and I got it, went through all the linkage bearings, and found out that these bearings right here, like right inside there for the swing arm, were really bad and all sorts of blown apart, and completely tore holes like on the inside of the bearing race for the swing arm. So that's why I had to buy a new swing arm for it. And I think it's got just this stupid little vent tube thing. It's alright. It makes it look better, I guess. There's no point. And it has a steering stabilizer on it. You can't see it because it's behind the plastics. But it has a really nice, I think it's, what is it? I think it's Pro Circuit. It's really nice. It really helps a lot. I recommend it if you're going to be doing like high speed sort of stuff, because this bike gets really jittery and just likes to shake a lot if you can't control it. And then we come down to the motor, and when I went to go rebuild it, I have an APE racing head and racing jug, vortex piston, titanium valves and retainers. I can't remember what springs are in it, but they're like the high compression or whatever, all sorts of stuff. Just some real shitty red spray paint, because I thought it would look good, but it's chipping and it kind of looks like ass. And then I'm gonna get these repowder coated because the fucking boot marks are really bad. And then I've got just a normal whatever shifter. Oh shit. Okay. Just I can't remember what it is. It's an MSR shifter. It's alright. And then I have these MotionWorks like little frame guard things. These are really nice, but the paint chips like super easy. But I guess it's better than rubbing your frame with your boots and kind of tearing up your frame a little bit. And then I've just got stock seat cover, all that stuff. And then I do have a aftermarket impeller in there, which I guess is supposed to help with like cooling and stuff. And I don't run normal coolant. I run an oil-based coolant. It's called Evans oil, and it's really fucking good. And I guess the shit's supposed to like, the boiling point's like way higher than normal stuff, and it's supposed to keep your bike running a lot cooler. It's like $40 or $50 for a little bottle of it, and it only does like half of this. You have to buy 2 of them. It's worth it in my opinion, but it's really expensive. So if you're not like, you know, wanting to spend a shitload of money and just dump money into it, then I wouldn't get it. But I think it's worth it. And then we just have, I think these are just the black Mishimoto radiator hoses and stuff like that. It's all around, it's a really solid bike. It's perfectly set up for the way I like to ride. And we have out here in the Northwest just small, wet, all sorts of little trails and everything, and I have a track set up. It's a really fun bike, really fucking fast, especially with all the stuff done to it. And you know, I painted these with like some paint, or went over it with that fabric paint, and it looks a lot better than it did. It's better than having them rubbed off. The H is kind of slanted, but it's whatever. And then I have oh, that's what the front plastics are. They're the Facelift Unlimited or whatever. Pretty nice. Oh, and I have an All Balls Racing crank in this thing, and Hot Rods crank, and all the bearings are All Balls. Super nice. I recommend them. The bike runs really smooth, and it's a really fun, fast bike. Just yeah, and that's my build, I guess. So thank you for tuning into this video, and goodbye.